Oh, there we go. That was weird. Okay. I don't know why my mic was off. Okay, well, hi. I didn't really say anything. Hello, everybody.
Cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms.
Welcome to the Genshin stream. I'm gonna be doing all the update stuff, and then I want to do the new story quest. I'm ready. I'm excited. I haven't touched this at all yet. I'm not gonna go for her. I really want Sethos, but I'm waiting because I want Siegeween because she's a bow user, and if you guys aren't aware, I like bow characters. If my profile doesn't tell you that, so I'm waiting for her because I need all the bows. So unfortunately, I have to wait on Sethos, which makes me upset. But it's okay. It is what it is. But I want to do the test run because I want to try everybody. I like to also get free stuff. So we're gonna do tests. I'm gonna do my dailies, and then I'm gonna do the new story quest. Hopefully, I don't know if we'll do it all today. Hopefully, I'll do it all today. I might stream again on Friday, Genshin. It's between Genshin or just doing some art on stream on Friday. I don't know yet. I might just do art on Friday. But I want to try her out. I'm gonna look at her first.
Into the shadows.
Oh, sick. Look at her go. Pew, 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 pew. She's really cool. All my friends got her already. Oh, she's a Bond of Life. I forgot.
Oz, reveal that.
Don't get too close.
Final warning. Loading.
Look at her do her thing. Wow, she moves fast. Wow. Ow. My bad.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Stop right there.
Check this out.
You asked for it.
I got you covered.
Hunt them down.
Woo! Go, girl, go. She killing it.
Ready.
What? There's one left? Oh, Jesus.
Time to testify. Drop your weapons. Into the
Wow,
shadows.
she really is all about that electro damage, huh? Alright. Well, she was fun. Alright, let's try one of my best boys. My Alhaitham is one of my best built characters, which is weird because I never use him. I was tempted. I was gonna scout maybe to get C1 Alhaitham just because I wanted Sethos, but then I was like, I'm on guarantee and I'm on pity, so I'm just gonna wait. It's not worth it.
By royal decree, I'll protect us.
Oh, gosh. Rude.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from.
Here you are. As you wish, main Fräulein.
Wow, rude. There we go.
Process of elimination. Flicker.
Oh, what happened? Oh no. I got disconnected. Hold on.
Wait.
I lost connection. What happened? What just happened? Why'd I get disconnected? Okay, I hear it, but I don't see it. Ah! That was weird. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what just happened. Got that loose cord, okay. That was weird. Sorry. Hopefully that does not happen again. I don't want to jinx myself. Alright, I really want to try Sethos. And he's kind of like a DPS. I wish I got him. I would just give him my official build. I should show you guys my official build. Top official me. Alright.
Oz, reveal. Go!
Okay, we got a lot of Dendro I see here. Wow, he's fast. He's very Tainari. Alright.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from.
Oh, rude.
Don't be scared.
Excuse me? Feeling lucky today?
Does he use his...
By royal
Interesting.
decree.
Sick. I like him. I want him. He's really good. Gosh darn it. I just have to pray I get him on another banner or something, or he comes on the regular, the standard. Sethos. One day you'll be mine. Alright, move to Bennett.
Out of the way.
I don't need Bennett's, but...
No, my sword. Nice and spicy.
Come a little closer.
Everybody stand back. Let me weave you a verse.
Try not to enjoy the...
Eat this.
Oh, this is not a C6 Bennett, huh?
Light it up. Rain outlines your fate. Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Rain cutter. Right, Pin. Let's light it up.
That was easy. Okay, Toma time. One more. And then I can do my dailies. Alright. And I gotta grind. I like to, when I don't have anything that I need to get friendship up on, I like to do domains on co-op. So we may go into a random co-op domain together, guys. I just find it fun. Only when I don't need friendship, though, because when I need friendship, I have to use specific characters. Oh, I forgot that this was not the Yanfei trial. I use her way more than Toma.
Fire it up!
Motion to compel.
Go, Yanfei, go. Kill it. Good girl. Alright, that was all the trials. Alright, I did enjoy Florin. She was fun. Okay. Oh, what did that count as? Oh. Okay, let's do dailies. Oh, yeah, okay, oh. This is also... Okay. We gotta do her quest, too. I guess I want to do the story quest before I do Florin's quest. Because I feel like that's bigger. Alright. Daily time. What am I doing today? What's this one? Business is hard. My merchandise. What do you want me to buy? No one's buying anything. I don't remember this quest. Call the village. What? Oh, God, I just have to remember something? Okay. Crushed leaves, water, mix. Okay. I feel like I remember what this quest is. I don't remember ever doing it. Yes, there's a quest right next to it, too. Great. Okay.
Keep up.
Fresh leaves, water mix? Was that what it was? Uh-oh. Crush leaves, then water, then mix, right? Am I supposed to get it wrong? I don't, sometimes you get a reward for doing it wrong. Alright, let's kill these suckers.
right now.
Not those suckers, but...
Showing you.
One with nature. Keep up.
Oh, they died before I could even use my DPS. Wow. Isn't that fun? Jeez. I have to destroy the hilly trail. Okay. Where is this taking me? I gotta go over here. Okay. Oh, I'm swimming now. Oh, there's 2 towers.
Keep up. Barry.
Let my name echo in song.
Yep, right here.
Time to go.
That's one.
I hear everything.
Can you die?
And Shroud.
Thank you. Oh, what?
One thing after another.
Rude. Alright.
Yeah.
Come here.
The wind knows me.
That was annoying. Why is there gotta be water between them? Huh? Okay. Oh, there's something there. Whatever. I don't care. In the middle of the water? What is this? A time trial? Is this a boat trial? What the heck is this? No, it's not a boat trial because it's on ground. Okay.
May I present?
Gotta walk on the water. Alright.
Right now. Emerge, right here.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come. Let's nip that in the bud. One with the forest.
Bye-bye. Cool. One more. I gotta do the emblem domain again. Because my Shogun sucks. And I need emblem pieces. But I never get the right sands. And I can't stand it anymore. I've been on the hunt for the correct sands for like a year now. It's painful. Everybody else, like, I got, Arlecchino, and her build is A+. And I was like, wow, that's a new domain and everything. It's like, why do I have to still go to Emblem? Alright, where is... There they are.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Let the world collide.
I'll approve you. Yeah.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now, right here. Emerge.
The wind knows me. And Shroud. Yeah. So,
Oh, they died. Huzzah. Kill me. Kill me. Wait, where'd that dog come from? Oh, there's more
Right
dogs?
now. Emerge.
I thought that was it. Okay, I was
let's
not paying
nip that in the
attention.
bud. Can't see? One with nature.
You dead yet? No. Now they're dead. Thank you. Alright. Thank you. Let's get my rewards. I can make 5? Damn. Where did all that come from? Oh, they maxed. I forgot. They gave us more resin. Aw. I was like, why can't I make 5? I have more resin now. Oh my gosh. Wow, I feel powerful. Just wow. Okay. Damn. That was crazy. Okay, hey.
Ad
Oh,
Astra
whoa. Hello.
Abyssosk.
Why did I like
Thank
glitch?
you for complete. Ad Astra.
Thank you for things. Let's go to my teapot. I have things I do in an order every day. In order to the events. Alright. Hello. Give me my things, Tubby.
This realm.
Just need that. Oh, there's new furniture? New furniture. Oh, that's it. Thought there'd be more. Okay. I need to buy plants. That's all I can afford.
If
bye
you
for now.
ever.
Oh, wait, I gotta craft.
This realm.
I got that's an interesting craft. Cool. Okay.
If you ever.
My teapot sucks. Don't look at it. It's just here for rewards, okay? I don't do anything in my teapot. Don't look at my teapot. Okay. Great. Give me more. Alright, cool. Money. Thank you. My bag. Nothing's in my bag. Alright, let's do... No. Inazuma. And let's do this and let's co-op it. Now that I got a lot of resin now, huh? Alright. Don't give me... Every time I do co-op, because the only people who do co-op are like really low-level people, I just think it's fun to do when I have friendship maps, because it's like... What else do I got going on? I would beat it in like 2 seconds if I did it by myself. So it's like, you know, it's an event when you do it with random strangers. Alright, hey strangers. But the thing is, if it's a domain that like no one is going to, there's like never anybody in the thing. It just, oh. We're doing it with 3 people? Oh, give me more people. See, there's only 2 of us now. Why is there, we gotta wait for more people. Oh, this person, my guy, get your Oculuses. Oh, you're matching me. Why are you matching me? There, more people. Why were you trying to start with 2 people? That was weird. There we go. This is a odd collection. Okay, I could kind of use anybody. Well, I guess, do I want to DPS it? Oh, they're gonna use Hu Tao? Okay. D-Luke, we need a cryo? Oh, okay. You think we can do it without a healer? I guess we'll find out how good they are. If these people aren't built, then we may need a healer. Alright, friends. Let's go. I'm just gonna be back here. Oh, perfect. Right on the cryo square. I'm getting this. Oh, okay. Alright, sick. Good job, team. That person must have a like a C 2 Zhongli or something because they got good shield. Alright. I don't need these things. I need a energy recharge Sans with really good crit. Who's doing it? Yeah, that person has a C2 Zhongli. I mean, listen, if I had C2 Zhongli, I would only use him. I would like never not have a shield. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to dodge because of Zhongli. He's ruined dodging. Oh. Good job. That was faster. We did better. Can we go even faster? Alright. EM. Ugh. Why does this domain hate me? Which is crazy because like my Yornia build is so freaking good, and that's the same. That's the same domain. It's this domain. Also, like, kind of funny someone brought D-Luke. I've never met a D-Luke main. Like, my D-Luke sucks. Do not use him. It took me like 2 years to even get D-Luke. Oh.
We're way behind schedule.
Good job, guys.
We're way behind
I
schedule.
think that was a little slower. I think we had 33 last time. It's the wrong one to get. Oh, I'm gonna say that. No one needs it but Yormia, but hey. It is what it is. Oh no, was somebody leaving? Okay. I thought he was leaving us. I'm interested if that person, Peppa, do they have, oh, they don't have their Zhongli there? I wanted to see them. Make your stuff public. I like to look at people's stuff. It's fun. Just over here.
Born of ice and frost.
Whee! I got turned around. Where am I? Oh. Okay. I was like doing a spin. I couldn't find him. Okay. Man, it's great to have 5 now. No! No! Why are we leaving? Come back. Oh, why are we all leaving? Am I gonna get kicked out? I'm getting kicked out. Fine. Rude. Why are we kicking me out? We have 5 now, guys, not 4. 5. It's crazy. Okay, I'll solo it. Whatever. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna make a team. What is it? Cryo and Hydro, and then the... Okay. Oh, I can just do Risley's. Oh. No, cancel. I didn't want to do that. Ah! Hold on. I want to... What's my Risley team? Okay, I just don't do Cookie. Let's do,
Hopefully this won't take
Oh,
long.
because I have Layla. For Cryo.
Want me to come along?
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I need Shenhe. I heard she might be getting a rerun, and if she does, I think I'm gonna go for her. I need her in my life.
Not now.
One with wind and cloud.
The wind knows me. Please.
Stars, shine for me. My guardians. Boba, get them.
It's boring when I don't know. It's boring solo. I feel like there's an adventure when you do it with a group of strangers. Oh, please don't. It's nothing. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go convert some of this trash into maybe something good. Oh. And then we'll do the story quest. I'm ready. I gotta do this. I have to go to Summer. Okay. Where am I going? What am I doing? I have to go here. Okay. I need Ito stuff as well. And last time I tried to co-op Ito stuff, nobody showed up. So, this is the way it goes. What is that? HP? Damn it. Okay. Last one. Ah, what a failure. Alright, let me collect mine. That. Thank you. Which means... Where am I going? No. That. Transformer. Let's put in... What do I want to put in? Sure, I have so many of those. Why not?
The night is cold.
He's just gonna clap for me, huh?
A moment, please.
Please. Phew. I get. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I always need weapon stuff. My god, do I always need weapon stuff. Crystal fly trap. Max it out. Well. I never put the diamond ones in because I actually like those. Okay, let's not use this team. Who should I use? I should make a... I like never use Ito. I'm gonna change this to an Arlecchino team. Arlecchino! She is here. And then, Guy. That's who I always use.
An insurmountable problem, I presume.
This is your team now. Whoa, I can type Arlecchino. There she is. Do I want to use her? I've been using her so much. I want a break. I could use the Tainari team again. That's my go-to. Where are they going, Mia team? So my Shogun sucks. Wait. Do I have a... Yeah. Let's do the Alhaven team. We're going to Sumeru. This tracks. Alright. Main plot. I'm ready. Which means there'll be voice acting. Alright, Catherine, here I come. Here I come.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, This commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Okay.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
Okay.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
Yeah.
If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some...
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best...
All right then, let's go! Paimon's starting to...
Okay. Bedtime story. Spooky. I'm coming. Whee. Okay.
We made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. You're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been...
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you're...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. We just don't know the specifics. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know.
All right,
Okay.
specifics aside then, what...
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person. Always willing to let... I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like you...
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing...
Could he have just moved away
I might
without
need to
telling
go.
anyone?
Alright, when the dialogue's over, we'll grab a
He's not the type to
cough
leave
drop.
without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving
Down
away
here.
without being seen by a single...
Huh. All right, thanks for the information. If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Alright, quick break. I gotta go get a cough drop and bathroom. I'll be back in like 1 or 2 minutes. Okay. All right. I'm back. Do this quest. I'm determined. All right.
It's the guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's...
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss, I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder, but,
I'm ashamed to
Man.
admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things.
Are they
For
talking about
some
my brother?
reason, no matter
That
how...
would be wild.
It's okay. There's no need to
I
force
wonder,
yourself to
is
try
it a
and
guy? Is it a
remember.
girl in the other? That would be wild. I forgot that I was playing as Lumine for a second.
What do you think? Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers, and nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're...
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the cave.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vimara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say...
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So,
I'm not sure...
Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Where am I going? That's the wrong way. Go this way. Do I go up? Where am I supposed to go? Go up. Yeah.
is this the place? Under this...
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the cloud. I was actually adopted by the people of Vimara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still,
Alone?
They all invent an imaginary friend? What's going on?
how should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden. Really? You know exactly. Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well... I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient, too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just ever since he disappeared. There's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been. Did he ever tell you anything?
He mostly just... Oh, right. I did ask him about his parents once. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not.
Look at me.
Okay.
Talking the last time I talked this much in one go. Come to think of it, every time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Something's weird. Time. Okay. Was it a hilly churl?
Hey, look at those hilly trails over.
Oh.
The Abyss Order. Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick!
Okay.
Quietly now.
Hey!
Here you are.
Was that it? Oh, I was gonna say that was too easy.
Gotcha.
I'll settle this. The bond is strong. I see everything.
Okay, well that was still easy, but made more sense than just one enemy.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
I still got the.
I
Okay, it's
wasn't
gone.
expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what.
It was no trouble.
Now that they seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't.
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village.
Okie dokie. We backtracking. Oh, is it automatic? It's automatic. Okay.
Wait a second. The person. It's Dainslev!
What's he doing here? Dude. I feel like we haven't seen him in a long time. Jeez. Oh no, he was in the
It's you two.
other hilly trail one. When was
a
that
friend
update?
of yours? Well, I'll leave you
don't
all to it
remember.
then. I
It
should
still
head
feels like
back
it's been
to
a
the
while.
village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others.
That was
anyway.
also in Sumeru though.
See you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa!
Should I leave? Okay, that took a really long time.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also
You think he'll ever be
realized by now
playable?
there's something strange about this
I
place.
thought about that. I don't know
The
how he
Abyss
would
Order
work.
is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the Hilly Trail activity?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the Hilly Trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order, and you shall have them. Don't worry.
Alright.
So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedderfolnir.
That's a
visionary.
name, alright? I can't
I'm
pronounce.
loath to admit it, but
Jeez.
he is also my kin,
Oh.
my older brother.
Oh, okay.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of the wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedderfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter,
We know that one.
the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names.
Alright, dude.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait,
Bro.
some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
The stone statues we found in the ruins of Fontaine.
They were
Oh, that
once
was fast.
people of great esteem in Conria.
I forgot I had auto
Those
on.
who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the Of course,
Okay.
as I said,
So,
Lot of
Dane,
names.
what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller.
And that was so
We
long
were
ago.
able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
That was.
Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the...
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village.
More ley lines.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try and...
Okie dokie.
So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane. Well, let's go find Dane.
Okie dokie. There's a lot of talking in these quests. Oh wait, I think I have to stay up there. Oh no. Did I just fall? Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. He's so ominously standing there.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission.
Oh, young guy? Early 20s?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that... Memories...
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday?
No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tip.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the...
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories and...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to...
What sort of truth?
What's happening?
that their goal is
Was that
still
my audio?
to obtain the eye.
The audio just sounded really weird.
I am the only person
I think that was
who
on
knows
my
its
end.
location.
Sorry.
Perhaps your concerns are not
That
entirely
was so weird.
unfounded.
It like glitched.
I don't
He's having-
believe the Abyss Order is
Chipmunks.
capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would see an equal level. Come with me. We must check.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Oh, if someone follows us, if we go straight there, it'll be on our tail. Aren't we exposing the eye's location? Maybe that's the reason this order implanted that memory in the first place, to force him to confirm his location. Dane already thought of that possibility. He has a plan.
Of course.
Right, okay. Oh, Jesus. Where am I going? Okay. Yeah, where am I going? Up the wall is where I'm going. Jump. Okay. Oh. Domain?
So you hid it way out here? Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Domain time?
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Okay.
Hey, wait up!
Domain. Okay. Pyro and Electro? Okay. We're swapping teams then. Should I Arlecchino? Sure. My girl? Mm-hmm. Hello. Alrighty. Domain time. Getting into the nitty-gritty of it. So spooky. Here we go.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Busted.
Everlasting as the moon!
Right here. Right now.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
This thing? Okay. Here we go. Chest. Give it to me. Thank you. I like free things. Oh, ruin guard. Okay. Hey, hey.
Right here.
Quietly now.
It's just like a joke. It's a joke. Okay. All right. We've activated the light. Now what? Am I going down? I'm going down.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, I see now. I understand the puzzle. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, that was right. Look how smart I am. Is that it?
The door's open.
Look at me
Let's
go.
Our destination is just up ahead.
I'm solving all the puzzles. Alright. Not another chest. Should be a second chest. Okay. Let's do it. Is there a cutscene here? Probably.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Oh. That's why we wanted Pyro and Electra.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Transfix.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Gather.
Here comes the catch.
Oh, what? Oh, this, I gotta do this one, I forgot.
I'm
Ah.
always watching.
How this works.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
This is order.
Overruled.
Yay, that was simple.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The abyss. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have.
Ooh.
What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I just think of it as a way to divide and...
Alright, bye, dude. I feel like that I'm missing something else. He's not telling us something. Yeah. Something isn't right. Is it our brother? Brother.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your
Hi,
safety
Aether.
and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Okay. We're missing all of that. Damn.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack.
Oh.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed.
Did you hear that? It sounded so gentle. Could that... Oh, this is weird.
I'm gonna steal your apples. Thanks.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too.
You see, we've reclaimed an endless amount of time. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
The voice. The voice. Is that our brother voice? Hello.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of... Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing village...
Thank you for your stuff. Right. To the village. Do I gotta go up? Probably. Oh. Hey.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first time. Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been...
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say?
Huh?
Okay.
You know, the young guy from Vamara Village. The one that's kind of the whole reason we're...
Ah, I do apologize. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're
But how is that?
Okay. Bye. That was weird.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadia about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him. Just what do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibility.
Alrighty. Oh wait, I have to go up. Ah, I'm going the wrong way.
Take it easy.
Is nobody here? Oh, there. Confused.
Someone's gone missing?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one he's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But yeah, I just saw him leave the village.
Okay. Ugh. Things are getting weird.
Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently, do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memory?
Return to the past. Disturbance in the ley lines related to memories. Be careful. What's really going on? We return to a point before disappearance. We're presently traversing someone's memories.
If this person only exists in people's memory, just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him. If we really did travel back to a time before he No,
I think it's this one. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I was right the first time.
I totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else, just like how you entered your sibling's memory. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. Right. If he's someone who only but didn't Bayron just say that who knows how long this ley line Good idea. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Could we try to figure, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
Implanting memories in the mind of others. Imperfect processes. Knowing new memories can perfectly blend with the old ones.
all the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village. But I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. If time is allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and those that...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake. The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the If the memories included the regular passage of time, there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
The color of the sky...
Yeah, it's her. It's the girl!
Right!
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed... Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt...
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely... Yeah, that...
Tree time.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't. You...
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Why they look kind of familiar?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
Is that the sun? The sun, the hilly churl sun? Caribre, right? Albert, yeah.
Born into abject sorrow,
He's got the Kaya
you shall now
hairstyle.
become
Hair
the
color.
loom of fate.
Yeah, it's...
You're Caribre Alberic.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw... the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead.
Oh, I can't read that. You gonna translate it? No? Is that translatable? Hello? Great. Okay. The hieroglyphs, I can't read them. Okay. Okay, great, thanks. Someone online is gonna translate that. I will look for that later. But, jeez. That, like, popped me out of the cutscene so fast. Oh, we're walking on the water. Alright, Calibre. Hey, dude. He lives.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived.
What is the Loom of Fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, but despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construct. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant.
Calibre is dead, you no longer exist outside people.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of after all. Its exist.
Memories that suddenly appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Calibre through half-finished Loom of Fate. Why did he go far as to introduce himself while the residents of Fairmont?
That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in as if.
I'm kind of meaning to this. Existence in people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must. Why would I do something so me? But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds stupid. After all, any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Okay. Everyone is looking for you.
But there's nothing. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness.
Even though you only appear in their memories, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among them.
I know.
Now, let's continue this conversation. Someone Dane might need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on it. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this, the loom of fate has already been completed.
Okay. What? Loom of fate is already complete. That means the eye of the first field tiller must have fallen in the hands of the abyss because something had happened today.
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have... He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Okay, that makes sense now. You made him think that? When?
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, what? We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Sneaky. Sneaky.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to... I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do...
Dane had held time until the Abyss Order took it away, and actually there's anything we could have done. What do you know to do with it?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no... Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones in the face of everything they could be planning. I fear I'm too insignificant even. In any case, I had my own use for the loom. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story that this was a fairy tale world where I had that story managed to dispel my fears. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories, to implant a specific memory. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of...
Okay, so he used the voice. And, okay. Alright, it's all coming together. Yeah. Yeah, the power loom of fate is supposed all I want to do is offer the Hilichurls a moment of comfort and
I
peace.
can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories,
Very meaningful.
all that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished.
Okay. Cutscene. His hair black or blue? I thought his hair was blue like a moment ago. Why does hair change colors? I'm confused. Okay. Sorry.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Father! The moment.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Mother!
Well, how about a
Yeah, lots of questions. Like a lot.
The chance to
Aw.
just stop and talk like this
This
is
is
certainly
cute.
not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword again. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still
What are
be
you
known
planning?
the Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential before the heavenly principles awaken.
You're still
Yes.
asleep?
For 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation.
Good point.
However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful, even as a hilly churl. Seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated. Lumine?
Oh. That was a first. Her real name.
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
What if you named her
There's
Lumine,
so
though?
much I wanted to ask you,
I guess they'll call her Traveler.
but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
Aw. Damn. This is so sad.
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer.
Oh, that's cool.
In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened
That
here.
sucks.
Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Well, he said something. Oh! That was a cool effect. Okay. Bye.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was in. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but, let's think for a second. We were in that memory. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't wait.
I guess our mission is complete then. Okay. Now that he's gone, I'm not sure how to explain this to villagers.
What happened after that?
I can't seem to remember. Not sure why. It's almost as if I feel like I lost something. That's so sad.
Ah, there you are.
Hey, Ron, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party, so there we were, searching away. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of.
Last memory.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Make sure you remember it.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is.
Man, poor Kari Bear.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation. Paimon wonders how Paimon didn't see her in the village.
Damn, there's a lot of talking in this. I wanted to do... the Corinne quest. Maybe I'll... I could probably still do the Corinne quest. It probably won't take too long. Maybe another hour of this.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remember what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Sure.
It's funny, but I have this feeling he told me the same thing. I just can't seem to remember when. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. Life is made up of a series of memories. As long as I hold on to our time together, he'll always be a part of my life. I'm just happy I got to meet him. So, who cares what happens in the future, right?
Ooh. She wants to say something. Don't ruin the moment,
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
girl. Damn, girl.
Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
Youch.
You don't need to comfort me. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome, and you know, if he has a heart, maybe. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back. Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened? A picture?
What? You must get along with each other, the two of you. Where did that picture come from? Oh, that was it? Damn. I have a lot of questions. Dane just kind of left, huh? Can I look at this? Aw, we look sad and uncomfortable. Oh, I have the Dendro on. Interesting. I actually should have swapped a Dendro. Alright, should we do Clarin while we're at it? Alright, and that's it for the stream if I finish this, because that's all there is for the update right now. Oh. Nice. Free stuff. Alright.
Good roll.
Clarin.
Alright, maybe I'll...
Huh? Do you also see Navia and Clarand over there?
Hello.
They look like they might have run into some kind of trouble. Let's go check out what's going on.
I'm right here. Hello. Hey, girls. Hey. What's up, girls?
Still no dice?
Not at all. And I've asked pretty much everyone in the court of Fontaine. Lynette's ears drooped as soon as she heard that we'd have to be out and about for days on end. And Fremine, he hid himself under his helmet as soon as he realized there'd be people around that he didn't know.
What about Chiori and Charlotte? I feel like both of them would be more than up to it.
I've asked them already, but they're both pretty busy right now. I just gave the members of the Spina a few days off.
This...
Navia, Claran, what's up?
Oh my. Well, if it isn't my dear partners. How are you?
Somebody dropped something upstairs.
Yep, this is our chance.
Oh no. You're taking advantage of me.
Do you need our help with something?
Oh, precisely. My dear partners, we've got a huge problem right now.
She's so extra. I love her.
Whoa, for real?
Absolutely. We've already exhausted all our other options.
Kind of problems.
Would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
But that's a problem.
Marechaussee what now?
It's a new game script by the Tabletop Troupe, a local roleplay adventure.
Ever heard of the Tabletop Troupe? They put out games that allow you to participate in a story and roleplay characters with your friends.
That sounds super
So
interesting.
D&D?
Chlorine
Are we playing
and I are
D&D?
both veteran members
Yo,
of the
I'm
club.
down. Let's go.
Recently, someone came up with a new script and was looking for people to help playtest it for them. And when they asked, of course I couldn't.
Generally speaking, scripts at that level of development have a lot of issues, but I think this one is pretty solid.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I know I was the one that handed you the script, but some of us haven't.
Anyway, the script calls for a team of 4.
So, Oh, you're saying you'll...
Paimon and the Traveler are kind of a pet.
That's not a problem. I'll adjust the pace based on the actual number of players and ensure that.
Well, Traveler, what do you think? Wanna play? Paimon will follow your lead.
Well, that solves our problem.
Woohoo! I'll go grab this.
The script manager.
The club introduced a completely new kind of gameplay for the script. In this iteration, the Game Master's version of the script is incomplete. The script manager provides the next part of the script only after players have completed. On top of that,
D&D.
in order to increase player immersion, the club has created some of the story's sets and scenes in real
That's-
life. We'll
We're
only know
LARPing.
where we should
Okay,
go
so
once
we're
the script
LARPing.
manager
Okay.
reveals the starting
You're right.
Even better.
The script really did put in a lot of work.
And it's got a real healthy amount of suspense, right? I mean, even the GM doesn't know how the story...
I look forward to experiencing it with you all.
Why don't you go meet up with the others first? They should all be waiting at Chiorio Boutique.
Sounds good.
You say... Let me think.
I just hope you'll pick up some useful skills this time.
Alright, girls, let's LARP. I'm ready. I'm excited. What are you doing? I'm here. I'm here for the party. The LARPing party. Nobody's here. Was I lied to? Am I supposed to talk to somebody outside? Damn it! I entered for no reason. Who am I supposed to talk to? Oh, I didn't even see them sitting there. How could I miss these
Sorry
two?
to keep you waiting.
You're back! Huh? And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you too!
What a pleasant surprise. I assume you'll be joining us for the game then?
Linny, Farina! Paimon didn't know you were playing too. Are you also members of the tabletop troupe?
I'm more of a casual member, if anything. I haven't taken part in many formal club activities. Lynette, Fremine, and I play something similar at the Hotel Bouffe Tété sometimes, but I'm usually the GM. Still, I'm sure it'll be fun being a player for the first time. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I'm not a member of the club at all. Claran simply woke me up first thing this morning, said there was a good script worth experiencing, and asked if I want...
If you're interested, I can give you a referral. That should give you a 40% discount on membership fees.
I think I'll wait to see how this experience plays out first, especially when it comes to the quality of the script. If it's sufficiently fun, then I'll join.
Do you participate in a lot of tabletop troupe activities, Clarion?
You could say that. She's actually one of the few senior game masters of the troupe.
Ah, right. I knew about that even when she was still my subordinate.
It's nothing.
I love that she's
Really,
a LARPer.
just a small hobby of mine.
Paimon's so used to seeing you
This
be
is
all
fun.
upstanding and intimidating as the champion duelist. It's kind of...
Surely you jest. I would never intentionally make things difficult for my players. I maintain a clear boundary between my professional and
This is
personal
so
lives.
unserious
The me you
compared
see
to
at
the last
court
story we just
represents
did.
the law and order of Fontaine. I put all personal feelings to the side and grant a fair duel to all who seek to defend their honor. But in my personal life, I'm just an ordinary person. Someone who feels anger and sadness, just like everyone else.
Well, you say that, but for all the time I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you cry. I've seen you get angry, sure, but now I'm wondering whether you were actually mad or if it just looked that way from the outside.
I was probably in work mode during those times.
Is that so? Well, in any case, I just feel like even in your personal life, you don't get emotional very often.
So you want to see me cry? That might be a little difficult. A show of anger, though, that...
No, I'm back. Here, allow me to introduce
That's,
you to
quite
the
the
script
outfit.
manager, Mr. Florian.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Hello? Wait, are you a champion duelist too, Mr. Florian?
Oh, no. This is just the costume provided by the club. I occasionally play a few.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's nothing. It's the least we can do to give the players a more. Anyway, allow me to give you a brief. This script was adapted from the real history of the Marushose hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a.
Paimon's not super familiar.
Oh, no problem at all. I can give you a brief rundown. So, basically, Marushose hunters were people who dedicated themselves to hunting monsters and protecting the city by using a special swordsmanship technique passed down over Their story can be traced back to the ancient Remurian dynasty, as well as the first hunter, Cassiodor. But I'll leave the finer details for you to see.
Mm-hmm. And I'll provide additional commentary as the story.
In that case, brave hunters, are you ready to set up?
Whoa, just one sentence and it's like we're in the story already.
Aha, I see many a determined gaze before me. Very well, head over to this.
So, as we follow the story, it leads us to specific scenes? Ooh, sounds pretty innovative. What?
It's the exact location of the scene. Please check all your belongings.
Alrighty, let's do it. Let's LARP. Where am I going? Oh, it's not far. Let's do it! Almost there. There it is. The beach. We've made it.
Whoa, they really have thought of everything. Even the Fatometer is here and ready to go for us. The Fatometer?
It's a card that's used to determine action success or failure. We'll need to use it when we try to.
And what about all the dessert and tea?
That's what the message said.
Really? That's so nice. It feels just like a tea party with friends.
Those snacks have Paimon's name written all over them.
I think you might be more of a snack hunter than a Marushose hunter, Paimon.
Funny Lenny.
Paimon reporting for duty. If there are delicious snacks to be found, Paimon will track down every last one.
The desserts are great. But I'm still looking forward to the story more than anything.
Very fair. Then, let us begin. First,
Right.
please pick up the blank character cards in front of you and write down your name and profession. You can find an abbreviated version of the rules printed on the back of your character card. If you have, in this story, everyone is a Marushose hunter. To reflect this, the club has prepared a small badge for everyone.
Ooh, nice.
As hunters, you have proficiency in swordsmanship and fighting by default, so there's no need to allocate any additional skill points to those areas.
Swordsmanship? So there's a fighting part to all of this? Paimon's not sure she can do all that on her own. Maybe Paimon can just stick with you?
Why don't you share a character card then? The Traveler will be the Marushose hunter, and you can be her little floating assistant.
Wow.
Kinda like in real life. So,
You just call her
for
out
the
like that.
name, do I fill it out with the name of my character?
Yep. It can be any name you...
You can use your real name too if you want. I do that whenever I get too lazy to think of a new name. Oh, so it would be like experiencing a different life, but still as yourself. That's...
In that case, I think I'll continue.
Next up is the skill sheet. You have a limited amount of skill points that you can use to learn a number of skills. The more points you invest in a particular skill, the easier it will be to pass associate.
I'll take persuasion and investigation. Those are must-haves when it comes...
Oh, those skills sound like they'd be useful for gathering intelligence.
So, should we also...
Not necessarily. Since we're working together as a team, we could leave the
go away.
negotiations to Navia.
Right in
and
the
use
middle
our
of the
skill
story.
points to pick up other useful skills. For example, I think I'll take stealth and sleight of hand. That
Oh,
will
I
give us
wonder
more
why he
options if
picked
we
that.
run into any situations we.
Oh,
So
interesting.
he's like the thief
I
character.
wasn't thinking about it like that.
We're doing the D&D
I
vibes.
suppose it's not so different from an act. Let me see.
Hmm.
I'll take arts,
Oh my
and
god. So she's a
performance.
bard.
I'm not quite sure what use will be, but I'm not as knowledgeable about the other skills. And
Well, that leaves us. What do you want to learn, Traveler?
Cooking, medicine, insight? Insight.
Oh, something that'll help you get a read on other people's thoughts.
I want cooking.
That's it. So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these 2 skills?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Sure.
I know
What do you
medicine.
want to learn? Ooh, so you want to help people when they're injured. That's nice of you. Got us it. So what do you think? Are you sure you want to learn these 2 skills?
Should I be the cleric? The cleric chef?
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, looks like you each have an.
You've all picked such classic skills.
Why do I get the feeling she's getting ready to come?
For example, this one here. Summon.
oh, I saw that one just now as well. The description says this skill can be used under certain circumstances to summon characters or creatures that fit the script's world-building rules.
The script's world-building rules, huh?
Oh, that's not for us to worry about, my friend. Just learn the skills that interest you.
All right, you
She
can
doesn't seem excited.
Let's learn 7 then. Paimon can't wait to see what kind of thing.
Well, now that everyone's since 2 of our players are doing this for the first time, though, would you like to play on easy mode or?
What's the difference between the 2?
Well, in role-playing games, the story sometimes changes based on the decisions of the players and the results of the. For example, if you fail a check, that means you cannot use the target skill in that scenario. A critical failure may even result in further negative consequences if you choose to play in
Explaining D&D to me.
authentic mode. Every time you elect to use a skill, you'll need to use the fatometer to see what. If you choose easy mode instead, every check will be successful by default, and you won't have to worry about luck play.
Given that I'd like to focus on the story,
Huh? Oh, come on. Don't worry about that. RNG is the lifeblood of role-playing games. I'm going never knowing what you might have to.
I'd rather be mentally prepared for what might happen.
Fiorina, girl,
Then
she
I'll mark down
traumatized.
Farina for easy mode. All her checks will be successful by default.
What about you, dear partner? How would you
Nah,
like to...
Are you
authentic,
sure?
man. Yeah. Let's
Trust
do
me.
it.
You'll... Honestly, I don't think Clarand would make things too difficult for us.
No.
That was... Well, anyway, enough talk.
Speaking of the story, why is...
Well, that's become a long
Oh!
time ago.
Oh, we're in it.
Back when human
Oh, we're in an
civilization
RPG.
was still in its infancy. Powerful demons and evil sorcerers ruled over the land.
All right, DM.
They created a host of
GM
monsters
time.
and sent them to slaughter all humans in existence. Soon, a group of human rebels banded together. With their swords raised, they swore to brave the darkness, and in doing so, subdue each and every monster that sought their destruction. They became known as the Marachose Hunters.
Man, we're just in it, huh? We're playing an RPG? Oh. Are we loading? We're loading. We're loading in. Oh, we're deep in this, huh?
Sometime later,
Oh my god.
as a member of the Marachose Hunters, you receive a commission. Following the address provided on the message, you take a boat and arrive at this strange city. As you inhale, you can taste the slightly salty air of the docks as you begin to survey your surroundings. There aren't many people in the vicinity, but you do take note of a few others who, like you, seem to be sight. Your eyes meet, and you realize these people are fellow Marachose hunters, likely led to this location after receiving the same commission as you.
You're all Marachose hunters too, right?
Look at her.
Allow me to introduce myself. The name's Navia, monster hunter by trade and helpful neighborhood businesswoman on the side. What say you to traveling together? We can help each other out on the road.
She's so cute in this art.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Count me in.
I love Linny. I'm
My
sorry.
name is Linny. I've been wandering
He's a
since I
top
was
fave
little
character
and
for
picked
me.
up a few
Look
less
at this
than
boy.
legal tricks along the way. I was adopted by Amara Shosei Hunter and later chose to follow in
The
his
eye patch
footsteps.
is a vibe, my guy.
Is this where you introduce your character?
Bard.
My name is Farina, and I grew up in a noble family. I always had a strong interest in performance.
She looks so
and the
awkward.
arts. Even
in
though
that picture.
I'm a Marcia Say Hunter, what I really want is to be a
Hey, you can do it, Farina. That's
Paimon is Paimon.
Oh,
a
wait,
good
that's
friend
cute.
and companion to this
I like the little
Marshall
feather.
Hunter right here.
We used to be chefs.
I've been studying the culinary arts.
Ah, she's so cute. I'm a little chef.
My delicious food can
I
help.
guess I could have been a
boost people's
doctor if I
spirits.
picked the other one. Oh wait, I want to see all the.
wonderful.
Someone probably posted all the different sprites.
to your
Oh, I like
cooking
the chef
during our
outfit.
adventures together.
Well, if we're all here for the same
So
commission,
cute.
why don't we take some time to confirm what we need to do?
I want to see all the
Open your
outfits.
envelopes at the same time. The message
I
reads,
like this. This is
to
fun.
the honorable and trustworthy Mara Shosei hunters, our kingdom is currently facing a grave crisis. The lands outside the capital have been overtaken by monsters, and our people are being led astray by forces of wickedness. We beseech you, please help us resolve this crisis and return peace and stability to our home.
Huh. The layout of this city looks super familiar.
The scriptwriter must have used a real-world city as a...
As experienced hunters, the layout of the city reminds you of places once traveled. You recall the site yet, as you regard the city in front of you, it appears to be little more than an empty...
I carefully read every line of the letter and turn my attention to the signatures.
You see a long string of unfamiliar names. It would seem that many of the residents of the city issued this commission together. They sensed that things were not right within the kingdom and sent a distress signal to the outside.
In that case, why don't we take a walk around the city and...
Oh, good idea. We might be able to get some leads on the monsters and bad guys we're after.
You look up and see a tavern nearby.
Why don't we go check out that tavern? If the novels I've read are anything to go by...
This is so cute. Oh, and me. Oh! Oh!
As you approach the tavern, you find a plainly
I like
dressed
this a
woman
lot.
standing nearby. She appears to be rather troubled
Wait,
about
I get to
something.
be everybody. Oh wait, I like this. This is a very bad team comp, but that's okay. Hi, Corinne.
Greetings, friend. Lovely weather we're having today, don't you think?
Oh, hello. I suppose you're right. The weather today is quite lovely.
Wow, she's good at voices,
If
girl.
only those monsters out there would
It seems like every character included in the script has a certain amount of useful information to offer.
Oh, come now, don't be sad. Life is all about optimism. Oh,
Huh?
I don't think that's Nothing turns a frown upside down like good food. How about some macarons? I could make you some.
You didn't even take cooking as one of your...
That's not necessary, miss. Excuse me for saying this.
So you're someone who barely smiles and doesn't like sweets.
Wow.
Hey, did she just... me?
Glorian must have broke character first.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Traveler?
Linny, yeah. You could, yeah.
Miss, we'd love to learn more about the monsters you mentioned.
What am I gonna do by cooking?
If you're willing to open up to us, we might just be able to
Should've
help
done
resolve the
insight,
troubles
but I don't
you're
care.
facing.
I like being a chef. All right. Wait, that was
You
cool.
weren't even the one that learned persuasion.
My troubles, you say? I'm not sure they're so easily resolved. A horde of monsters suddenly appeared near the capital recently, so all the guards were
Do you remember when those monsters appeared?
I'm not completely sure. All I know...
Do you know...
It all happened so fast. When we said our goodbyes...
You have our thanks, friend. We'll find and defeat those monsters.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We'll find him. Just try. We don't always get to choose what happens to us. But we do get to choose the little things, like what we eat and how we respond to the things life throws our way. I hope that one day, you too will recognize the power of something as small and inconsequential.
You bid farewell to the woman and continue your journey further into the city.
Oh, they all have their signatures? They do. And I'm just me. I'm just me. Me, myself, and I.
As you venture further into the city, the streets appear largely empty. An elderly woman walks past. You see her shake her head as she puts away her wrinkled wallet. A nearby merchant folds his arms and gives you a disdainful look. You get the impression that he's someone who has long gotten used to the sight before him.
Is Clarin's voice gonna come out of him?
Very friendly. Merchants are usually a good source.
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to ask a question if I'm...
That depends.
Oh, God.
How much are you willing to pay?
Oh, this is so accurate.
What do you take me for? Some lowly beggar? You can't even buy half an onion with that amount.
Surely an onion can't be that expensive.
What do you know? War is nearly upon us. Everything costs several times what it did before. If you're not gonna buy...
Whoa, what a nasty guy.
But he still might have information we need. Traveler, can you think of something? Sir, we came to this city to solve the very problem you seem to be referring to. The war you mentioned. If you happen to be well informed and know a thing or two about what's going on, we'd appreciate it if you could share that information with us. After all, the sooner this problem gets resolved, the easier it will be.
Good job, Navia.
Well, things are basically... Those monsters are camped outside the city, and they've been destroying... We have limited reserves within the city, so if this continues...
Wait, you're saying no one has put a plan in place to distribute supplies or maintain order?
We could all starve, and those nobles and... Who knows? Maybe they've been in cahoots.
That is concerning.
All right. That's all the information you need, right?
You know, if you smiled a little
Girl.
more, you'd definitely get more business.
Girl, you make enemies, not friends.
Should we try to go somewhere with more people?
Oh, how about the city square? Follow me.
Before you lies the city's central square. You see a man with a slightly anxious look on his face, pacing back and forth, his head hanging low. He doesn't seem to notice your approach. Still immersed in his own thoughts, he shakes his head.
This guy seems promising enough. Maybe... Hello, sir. Is there...
Wait, you're... Oh, dear goodness, you're...
You recognize us? Ah, are you one of the people who wrote the commission letter?
Yes! Oh, I didn't expect you to actually come.
What happened here?
Alas, we once lived comfortable, carefree lives. This city used to be free of monsters. The first Marachose hunter, Casiodor, the Golden Hunter, he was... However, monsters have once again surrounded the city.
Are there not an...
It's not a question of numbers. Most people my age have never even seen one of the monsters, much less been trained to fight against them. What's worse, when I was a child, though, my grandfather would tell me stories about how the Marachose hunters drove. To be perfectly honest, I was starting to think all those...
Well, you can rest easy, friend. The righteous and formidable Marachose hunters are on the case.
The man is touched by your determination and resolve. His eyes...
Still, if we are going to hunt the monsters, We need to.
All I know is that the area outside the city is dangerous. Although, if you leave the capital through the main gate and follow the road,
I see.
All right, be careful. Oh, and one last thing. The monsters outside the city are just...
What?
They're actively working with the monsters.
Great.
And have corrupted the court ministers with malicious magic. They're even one of our kindest ministers is turned into a boorish and unreasonable figure. Interested?
Talk about being stuck between a...
I feel bad for him. Maybe we should
Hey! Not everything can be solved with food.
Why not?
I appreciate your kindness, but for now, it's more important to focus on the crisis at hand. Brave hunters, I leave the future of this...
I wanna cook. Yay. So cute.
If I understood correctly, there are currently 2 problems in the kingdom that need solving.
Exactly. We need to defeat...
But which...
Well, this seems like a good moment.
I really didn't expect the...
Well, Clarence said the script took...
I wouldn't say it's a
Sure. As long...
Paimon wants to know too! The hunters were super powerful.
No. All Marashose hunters were ordinary mortal fighters. The only thing that set them apart were the special sword techniques passed down over the...
Huh? So you mean...
In theory, yes. All you would need to do is survive the rigorous training and master the swordsmanship techniques. Still, most people dropped out at the early stages. And others called it quits the minute they saw a monster in person.
What kind of monsters did the hunters fight exactly?
The land of Fontaine once played host to an ancient dynasty known as Remuria. After that dynasty fell, monsters began to appear. Intent on one of the ancient sorcerers of Remuria used his power to assemble a formidable army of golems. He saw...
now, wait a second. Don't tell me that guy was the
Well, I wasn't planning on going into anything you might be able to find out in the game. But if you want me to talk about something else, then... How about Casiodor, the Golden Hunter? Or Egeria, the ex-Hydro Archon?
Wait, but those people are all from a super long time ago.
From my master.
Huh. By master, you mean Miss Petronia?
Someone you know?
Absolutely. Miss Petronia and my father were good friends. Back in the day, she would often bring...
Let's not get off topic. Responding to Egeria's call, a number of warriors followed Casiodor into battle against the monsters. This group of warriors, under Casiodor's leadership, became known as the Yet, as Fontaine entered an era of peace, their work gradually became obsolete. The Marashose Phantom, originally an association made up of hunters, eventually came to be predominantly comprised of Melusines.
I see. That explains why most of the people in the script have forgotten the hunt.
Is that really a bad thing, though?
Depends on who you ask, I suppose.
Speaking of investigations, which problem should we tackle first?
I vote monsters. That's the main duty of the hunters, right?
Well said, Miss Farina. Plus, if the sorcerers really are the masterminds behind this whole thing, defeat...
What about you, partner? What do you think? It's decided.
All right.
All right. Monster hunting time.
Let's take a look around, like that guy said.
You there! Outsiders, halt!
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build and a determined expression in his eyes. Just one look, and you can tell he's fought in his fair share of battles. Although he's trying his best to conceal his current state, his uneven gait and the sweat dripping down his forehead make it obvious that he's been wounded and is in serious pain. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city earlier, so I'll only ask this once. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since someone's been this suspicious of us.
I said talk, not whisper between yourselves.
Have you ever heard of the Marchese hunters?
Marachose hunters? Ha! That fairy tale, you mean? What, do you expect me to believe you're one of them?
Yeah, we should. Medicine. That one. Yay, I pass.
Using your knowledge of medicine, you're able to deduce that the injury on his calf was a monster's doing, and the wound has already begun to fester. As you check him over, he looks at you with suspicion.
I'm a doctor by trade.
Oh, I swapped
Please
outfits.
let me redress your wound.
Oh,
You
the
don't have to
glasses
suffer
are so
like this.
cute.
The man appears somewhat disgruntled at having been exposed, but soon relents. He allows you to apply a poultice of specialized medicine to the wound, and it appears to bring him much relief. Oh, right. Guess you lot might actually be real Marachose hunters after all.
The accent is so funny.
In any case...
Do you know where we can find the monsters?
Why should I be British?
He informs you of the various locations where monsters have appeared. He looks in that general direction with a... Some of our new recruits have never even dealt with a petty thief, and now they're out there fighting monsters.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get too worked.
Hearing you say that, those monsters aren't easy to deal with. But if you insist, I just hope all the guards will be able...
Why'd she make him British?
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds.
Okay, bye guys.
A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
We're the monsters. I wanna fight the monsters. With this really bad team comp. Like, this team doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's a big monster, alright.
This is the place.
You see broken iron swords scattered all around you, and downed trees riddled with... All the signs point to one thing.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters...
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear
Oh, it's a
rustling
wolf
sounds from the surrounding
hound?
bushes.
A rift
The
hound?
monsters have emerged. They close in on you without...
A little help here. This thing.
Your battle round begins.
Initiative? 7. Shit. Uh-oh. Did I just lose initiative? Damn. Am I gonna lose the fight?
Water jet! Shower me with praise!
The next battle round begins
now.
Let my name echo in song! Wipe out! Water jet! Proper send-up! From the Spina with love. Chat!
Could have been worse.
The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment before dissipating.
Ugh. Thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marachose Hunter class came with all those preset skill points.
I never knew the photometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict. If
that's part.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
A suspicious... What?
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine for me to touch it, right?
As you investigate the mound, you discover that the exposed portion appears to be made of wood. With the monsters gone, the small protrusion.
Whoa, it's a treasure chest!
Give me that treasure chest. Give me that chest of treasure. Loading.
With everyone's help, you successfully excavate the wooden chest from the ground. Even without opening it, you can tell from the mora and jewels scattered around the chest.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't it seem...
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got hurt.
Wait, is that how it works?
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game can...
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove where Marcia say.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can come up...
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear and fill up on good food?
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice. Well, it's getting late.
Wow!
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all, or because the story...
Here, here!
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will...
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for...
Huh?
Mm-hmm. There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to...
Whoa!
Well, even if we end the game...
Something tells me...
That's just a coincidence, okay? And anyway, Paimon really does want to...
Well...
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern.
Alright, tragic backstory, Corin. Alrighty, alright. This is a long story quest.
My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, she saved me from certain people of ill repute. My birth parents had left me behind some time before.
What a heavy...
Master was a fascinating individual. If inexperienced, my first ever toy was a short sword. Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master removed from her waist and handed to a noisy child in need of...
Oh, wait, so she handed an actual sword to a child?
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. But Master was not See, that's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then crouched down next to me and said, "Give me your hand. I'll teach you to bandage this wound. After that, it's time to learn how to truly hold a..."
Excuse me for asking this, Clorand, but...
Probably around, 3.
Damn, girl!
Isn't that when most kids are still struggling to hold a fork?
As I said, Master was rather inexperienced in the ways of raising children. She believed trial and error was the best way to...
I'm not so sure this is a...
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet from Liyue once. It was a Geovishap hatchling.
That is not a pet.
Geovishap hatchling? For a pet? That seems even more dangerous.
What she said was this: make sure to get along, you two. If you really can't agree on something, just settle it with a fight. Whoever loses is the real pet.
Damn!
And how old were you?
5.
Girl?
No, I lost.
So, you're saying you actually became the Geovishap's pet?
Yes, but only for a week. By the end of that week, I defeated it in combat. And we've shared a cordial relationship ever since.
Does she just have a Geovishap at home?
Doesn't sound like the kind of child that someone should have.
Later on, I gradually understood that Master most likely didn't know any other way to raise a child. She was a Marachose hunter, but I never heard her bring up her own parents. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6, and could hunt monsters in the wild by myself. Even though the training she subjected me to was strict, she always made sure to take me traveling when she had the time. We met many of her friends during those days. That was also how I met Mr. Callis and his family.
I still remember the first time we met. You were too scared to join our picnic and hid behind Ms. Petronia the whole time.
I still hadn't really met many children my age at that time. So
After that, though, you started coming over a lot. You loved challenging people to shooting competitions, remember? I don't think many members of the Spina ever beat you in one of...
I had a lot of fun during those days.
I enjoyed them too. Oh, do you remember that one time we went exploring around the Spina together? We overheard Papa call your master Fontaine's Protector of Justice. We tried to pretend like we never heard anything, but you nearly...
Protector of Justice? Oh, wait, you mean that vigilante hero from 20 years ago?
Yep, that would be her. She often would put on a black cloak and go out at night. I never knew where she went or what she was doing. Until, like Navia said, we overheard the
20 years ago, huh? I still remember the guards leaving all kinds of witness reports about her on Nervalette's...
Oh,
there's no need to apologize. You had nothing to do... Although, calling herself the Protector of Order was a bit much. Especially when she
Huh? When did the Protector of Justice...
Oh, she had a bunch of code names. I heard she would just come up with a name later on. She probably got sick of answering those questions and decided to stick to just two.
That sounds like her, all right. I bet she forgot which of the two she'd used by the time she got back.
Well, she certainly sounds like a fascinating individual with her strong...
It's true. I always wanted to become like her. Someone powerful, independent.
But...
She suddenly disappeared the night I turned 10 years old.
10? Girl!
Disappeared? What happened?
Man, everything happened so young for her.
She didn't even leave a note. That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house. But Master never came to pick me up. When she still didn't appear after a few days, I went to Mr. Callus's house to ask about her whereabouts.
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to investigate the matter in secret, but...
Don't worry, I understand. To be perfectly honest, given Master's personality and way of doing things, it all made a lot of sense. If I had to guess, I'd say she probably used it as an opportunity to force me to become independent. Just like how, when a litter of kittens reaches a certain age, the mother willingly leaves them behind.
Were you upset?
I was at first, but not anymore. I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason.
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow in her footsteps and become the greatest champion duelist in all of Fontaine. You're practically a living symbol of law and justice.
I suspect my position would be far too by the books for her. Master always did whatever she pleased. But
who knew? I wonder if Clorian's map... Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorian and Navia are probably thinking something...
Well, anyway... Would
Awkward.
you look at the
All right.
time?
Sad
It's getting
backstories.
dark, so we should probably call it a day.
I had a great time today, Miss Clorand.
Anytime.
The script was good. Hey, you should tell us more about that.
What does she mean, on to something? I certainly don't know any 5-year-olds who... Guess I'll head back as well.
You're that excited to hear about my fight with the bishop?
I was talking about the
I want to know if she still has the bishop. Is it still her pet? That's important knowledge. Hey, girls.
Just between the two of us, could you tell me what it was like to be the Geo-Bishop's pet?
It was nothing special, really. Geo-Bishops don't understand the concept of a pet. So, basically, it just headbutted me whenever I entered its territory.
And that hurt?
Yeah, it hurt. What, something you want to experience for yourself?
Oh.
Next day, 8 to 10. Oh, I have achievements? Jesus! Okay. Where do all these come from? Cool. Let's do this. Tomorrow... Skipping ahead a day. This is probably the last bit of it, right? Alright. Sorry, cut Paimon off. Where are we going? Whee! We're going to a domain? We're going to a domain. Alright. Secret hideaway in the side of a mountain. Oh, jeez. Way to load. There it is.
Looks like everyone's here. Now, before we begin, why don't we finish where we left off yesterday? There was an important decision to be made, yes? I'll pour everyone a cup.
Is that really the most important part, though, Clorian? Paimon's more concerned with heavy walls, cold railings, dim light.
I admire the work put into the set. Still, it's obvious the scriptwriter has never paid a visit to the fortress of Meripede.
So the set is going to be a part of the script?
Unfortunately, that is something I can neither confirm.
Anyone think Clorian's spot?
Well, whatever happens, we'll just have to push on. But if we're worried about arousing suspicion because of our identity, why don't we give our...
Yeah, it might be better to keep a low profile.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere.
Why aren't you saying anything, Navia?
Oh, this is the short sword Clorian mentioned last night. I found it.
What?
Huh. I'm surprised you managed...
Well, I made sure to take good care of it, considering the circumstances in which you gave it to me. Anyway, where were we? Oh,
You
right.
girls got
I was
some
just thinking about
history.
all the potential ways for us to break out of prison. We could dig a tunnel, or...
Wait, we haven't...
Well, it's only a matter of time. It pays
It's only
to be
a matter of
prepared.
time before we
Just
get
like
thrown
how you should
into
always have an
prison.
umbrella on.
All right, Paimon's made up her mind.
Ow.
Let's just skip. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too...
So, you reached an agreement?
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the...
All right. You collect the treasure and
Here we
make
go.
your way back to the...
We're going in. This gotta be the end, right? There can't be a third part. This is long.
The city is still shrouded in a gloomy... In places where sunlight struggles to reach, you generously share your wealth with the children. Thank you. The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away. Her eyes never...
She's probably trying to tell us to speed this up.
Should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a...
Oh, good idea.
Just as you start to make way to the...
Oh, she's choosing. Oh, I'm not allowed to see it. Alright. Oh, it's the hunters. The soldiers.
Please wait, distinguished guests. Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to meet you and...
Greetings, gentlemen.
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our place. It
Always
is His
British.
Excellency the King who requests...
Always the British voice. Clorin likes to use a British accent.
Do you...
Well, we have to investigate the court at some point, right?
I say we go for it. If so
That sounds a little intense.
After a quick discussion, you nod to the guards and agree. Gilded tables line both sides of the hall. The space itself is adorned with all manner of expensive antiques, glass shelves, and silver candlesticks. The items appear quite ordinary and...
Wow.
The elderly king, clad in a magnificent robe, he wears above his head a majestic crown, with a gemstone the size of a bird's egg
They're
set
choosing
right
not
at
to
the
show
very
us
front.
this. They didn't want to model this.
They're here, your majesty. A man dressed in dark clothes, likely a minister. After a moment, he lowers his hands and stands back up.
Is that
The
the
king
wizard?
does not appear entirely aware of his surroundings.
The king remains still and says no. Esteemed guests, allow me to thank you for coming to our faraway kingdom. Unfortunately, His Majesty the King finds himself quite exhausted from work. So please allow me, his Prime Minister, to welcome. I've heard tell that your group, the Marechaussee Hunters, used your exceptional ability with the sword to repel the monsters near the capital. However, seeing that I was not fortunate enough to observe such a feat with my own eyes, you'll...
Well, we've got nothing to hide. You brought us here to the golem's blades were so powerful, they could cut down trees and it, well, that was enough.
Your account does indeed match those of the survivors. Since you were the ones who defeated the monsters, that must make...
Well, we did...
How did he know about the treasure?
Ah, then I must ask.
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward? Shouldn't the treasure be considered?
Yes, that was indeed what I said. But you seem to have forgotten a very important distinction. Only that which is freely given by the king can be considered a reward. Taking the rightful wealth.
But that's completely unreasonable.
Yeah, that makes no sense! If it weren't for us, the treasure would still be buried.
Maybe so, yet the fact remains. You tried to dispose of the treasure without reporting it to the court and without What? No answer? Surely you're not insinuating that you...
Well, what about the king? Is he just
We're in
gonna
a
let
trap.
this guy talk for him the whole time?
Clad in his magnificent robe, the king remains seated, with his hands resting on either side of the throne. His posture is rigid and unmoving. He stares forward with an empty look in his eyes, completely...
From the look of things,
I would like to observe the number of...
The guards in the palace appear fully armed, their expressions solemn. Sensing the tense atmosphere in the room, they stand at the ready.
Well, there goes my plan to turn the whole
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill-intentioned imposters. Before I decide your fate, however, I must first...
Can't we try to slip away? Or maybe...
But if we try to fight the guards,
Don't worry. At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear.
Thanks, you guys.
Paimon. He's
You
scared.
allow yourself to be led away by guards
getting really into
surrounding
this.
you on both sides. It's only when you begin to feel drops of water falling from the dungeon ceiling and stay here. And the guards lock the cell door.
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through the dark.
No!
Carve out a new path of fate with our own two hands.
You reach toward your waist, but find nothing there. You now recall that your weapons were confiscated before the guards locked you in the cell.
What about that knife I hid in my boot?
When did you hide it in there?
That's a
when
good
I was
point.
thinking about digging a tunnel.
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action. Moreover, the guards would have conducted a thorough search before...
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to...
Correct. You don't even feel a lock hole on the cell.
well, there goes all our plans.
Indeed.
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that statement holds true for me as well.
What? But that's a terrible...
Generally speaking, this should be the point where the scriptwriter gives the players some kind of hint.
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the feeling of being in prison. Like, they'll only show us the way out once we've grown truly...
That is...
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison. Oh, wait, guess it's kind of how the Fortress of Meripede works if you're lucky.
Kind of, yeah.
Before I forget, Navia, the short sword you had with you, I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear to resemble anything from this era. If I remember correctly, that style was last in vogue several hundred years ago.
Wait, Cloran said that sword used to belong to her master, right? Does that mean...
I doubt it. The way she went about things often made her seem childish more than anything.
Hang on. A precious heirloom passed down to you by your
Questioning
master.
her master.
And you...
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. There was the sword, an old key, and a good amount of junk she probably just didn't want to take with her. I gave you the sword back then, because I didn't want our friendship to end.
Wait, when did this happen?
After the duel. Between Mr. Callis and myself.
Yikes.
Before that, Clorand would have meals with us and even stay over at the Spina some days. She was on great terms with Papa after the duel, though. There was a period of time where we simply didn't know how to face each other. She entrusted this sword to me, and never came back. We were both sad, and conflicted. Whenever I looked at this sword, I couldn't help but wonder. If Miss Petronia had never introduced us to each other at that picnic. Maybe part of the sadness I was feeling could have been back then. It felt like I hadn't just lost a father.
No one can change the past. The most important thing is that you...
Yep, I'm sorry, you two. Think nothing of it.
So much backstory. Oh. A note? Someone's giving us notes?
Looks like the next part of our script is here.
Perfect timing. From Corinne's face, I really can't tell if it's good.
Water continues to drip from the ceiling. In this lightless dungeon, you lack a reliable way to tell. Eventually, you get used to the unpleasant odor of straw, mold, and rust, and find yourselves alternating between fits of drowsiness and despair. Suddenly, you hear footsteps outside.
Heads up, everyone.
Gather close, everyone, and keep...
Oh, where am I going? Oh, hey guys.
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but my true identity is the same as your own. I'm... Shh. I've already sent away the other guards.
I understand, but how...
The king has issued a formal decree. In light of the irrefutable proof of your crime, you're to be executed before tomorrow's sunrise.
Executed?
Monsters appearing at the same location as...
There will be time for speculation once we're out of here. Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and finding a chance to speak with you has taken a lot out of...
Have you seen our weapons any?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just behind the door.
I think this is that
faction
dude from the
is too
beginning, right?
powerful.
Yeah.
The guards are all under his control, and he's even stationed enough to defeat him. You must find a secret vault. It is said that with...
You're not coming with him?
No. I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the... As long as my identity is not...
In that case...
Thank you for your concern. I will do my... As for the location of the vault, here. This...
Got it.
All right. Once I open the door, remember to... You now have the chance to restore the... And be sure to exercise caution.
With the help of the...
Alright, we're out of here. Is it loading?
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
Oh, is it here? This looks like a place.
This should be the place marked on the map.
This bit of rock certainly...
Well, I'd say an investigation's in order.
She blew it up. Alright, Navia.
Wow.
Before you lies a serene stretch.
Well, guess this
Oh, we're swimming. Let's do it. Go down. Thank you. Alright. Where am I? Oh, there. That's where I'm going.
Oh, what's the matter?
It's... As you step into the cave...
Alright. This has gotta be the end.
Wow, this must be where...
But this door is blocking our way.
Huh. What have we got?
A pattern on a stone door.
Is something wrong, Clarette?
After a long, difficult journey, you finally arrive at the location indicated by your map. It appears to be Your surroundings are exceedingly quiet and serene. as if the secret that slumbers here has never once been disturbed.
That is...
We're doing this for the sake of the people, to free them from the evil sorcerer.
Lenny's right. We need to keep going. The next part of the story requires us to solve the puzzle, right?
Yes. That... something feels off.
Okay. What's up, everyone? I can't talk to them. Oh, they're just doing their own thing, huh? Hey guys. I figured it out already, but...
I found something!
Okay, hey Navia.
She just found something
here,
here, too.
There. Interesting.
Same here.
That weirdly didn't sound like Farina. Oh. We good? Okay. This took a while to activate.
It worked!
Something just appeared.
By solving the puzzles, you prove yourselves at the end of each puzzle.
With?
A key.
Oh, it must be the key to the big door.
Huh? This is one of the Marachose Hunter keys. It is said that 4 keys in total are required to form the final, complete key.
Huh?
You hear a few strange noises.
Huh? What's going on? Did we...
For the sake of immersion, please close your eyes, everyone.
But Paimon can still see a little bit over here. Oh, right. Sorry.
Paimon.
Suddenly, you hear...
There's someone else here?
Wait.
You recognize the voice as belonging to the guard who led you to this place. It appears he now covets the
Oh, so this is just part of the script. Well, if we can't see anything, that means we can't fight to the fullest of our ability.
Judging by the way he's holding his sword, he must be a
retreat? That's not the Hunter way. If it's dark for us, then it's...
Your choice is noted. Please keep your eyes closed until I tell you the torches have been relit.
You got it!
Well then, let us begin.
Oh no, he's a different guy. He's a different actor. Just me and him.
Loaded.
I'd like to try to hit him with my sword.
Your strike is successful.
Is he still standing?
Saying that
Goodness,
while...
he sure has a lot of heat.
She said that while fighting.
Is it over? Can we...
The enemy is strong and relentless, but the battle is...
What about now?
Final strike.
Well, did we get him? Glory.
Warm fire flickers across the walls once more. Your vision is now clear. In an impressive display of courage, the 4 of you, that look in his eyes. It's like he became an
Huh? Miss... Oh, wait. We're supposed to be
Yeah, it is the guy.
Speak your name, guard. Why did you lead us here? Is this treasure really more...
What kingdom? What peace? Those were nothing but lies! I, Florian, am a true Marechaussee hunter, descended from hunters of ages past.
So he's also using his real name. Or...
Then I'm even more confused. If you truly are a Marechaussee hunter, shouldn't you want to help us just like you said before? Shouldn't we fight together for—
What do you know? In this day and age, there's no glory to be had as a Marsh.
What's that supposed—
My skills were passed down to me by my father. We lived a life of obscurity in the remote wilderness. And what did he get in return? A life of poverty and pain.
Alright,
The Marechaussee hunters were the ones who saved this city. We're heroes. We just—
Is he talking
eyes are
about
so
how no one in the
purple.
capital
Why'd they make
seems
his
to
eye
remember
that
the
color?
hunters and their legacy? I didn't
So that's why you want to take the treasure for yourself?
If you already knew where the treasure was located, why didn't—
Because I still needed the final key.
Only a true Marechaussee hunter is as someone who sought to hurt others for his own gain.
Okay, but what is this treasure and—
You're sure?
We've been talking about it for so long. Of course we want.
And we've already defeated Florian, right?
What you're
Then let's open the door together.
All right.
Okay. The key.
Before you, the door to the treasure. Seal, you hear the shrill wail of the door hinge as it rotates for the first time after years of disuse.
It's open! Come on, let's go in! Paimon wants to see what's inside!
Ooh, me too!
Oh my god. They're all the same.
Uncovering hidden treasure is the most exciting part of adventuring.
A stone tablet?
You call this a
Maybe the troop ran out of—
They provided a super immersive experience at the beginning of—
Wait, I get it now.
Huh?
This is it?
Whoa, are you—
The Marechaussee hunter before you appears to suffer a serious mental breakdown. One of you seems to understand the significance of the treasure already. If the rest of you wish—
Okay. I think it's a grave. Am I right? Give me that cord. Okay. Oh, wait. I just realized that I'm not myself.
The old and broken weapon.
Then
Walter.
What is the trick?
then
Wait, I can't talk to Traveler? Oh, I can only talk to Paimon? Oh well. Do I have to talk to the dude? Yeah, I do. Oh, can she find regional things?
So, how are you doing? Do you remember how you got here? Or what?
Oh, his eyes are not purple
Remember
anymore.
now. I brought you here because I wanted to... The explosives in the cave!
You mean these?
Huh?
I could tell something was off the moment I stepped into this cave.
So the strongest champion duelist in all of Fontaine saved the...
I deserve some answers, don't you think? Everything you said earlier sounded like the truth. Luckily, your monologue was
I don't know. I just always felt like there was something in my heart that didn't belong to me. Something... The feelings about my father and the other Marechaussee hunters are real. It just wasn't fair. I don't know when it started, but at some point, my anger came to completely consume me.
But if the treasure was all you cared about, why plant all those explosives?
I can't remember.
From your description, I suspect you were dealing with a devorator.
Oh, what?
Devorator?
Oh, your master... your father, I mean. Never talked about it? It was a...
No, I've heard of it. I'm just not... Wait, it can't be.
The seal?
My family has served as Marechaussee hunters for many generations. My father instructed me to always watch over that seal and maintain it regularly. He said it had... But I neglected that.
The Devorator would be a formidable adversary for any mortal. If you lacked the power to completely destroy it, you could easily fall prey to its influence and corruption. In light of this,
I heard it has the power to amplify the obsessions and desires in people's hearts, to the point where they overtake.
And yet, you were able to retrieve 3 of the 4 keys. If I
One of them belonged to my father. The second I stole from a different hunter. And the third... I know just how strong you are. It's as clear as day to everyone in Fontaine. I observed you from dusk to dawn, but could never find... The only way I could think to obtain that last key was to lure you here using your hobby, and then... Oh,
I won't comment on anything.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into
I want to fight the
stories my
Devorator.
father
What
used
is
to
it?
tell
I want to
me
know what it looks like.
about the glory of the heroic Marechaussee hunters.
It's more than just a story.
Huh?
You're proud to be a hunter. You're still...
I have done so many
Then explain the purpose of the evil sorcerer in your story. Isn't he the true antagonist? The one who sought nothing but his own gain, and used the people as pawns to attain it?
But I've already tainted...
Wake up, Florian. Remember how... Do you really think the hunters acted out of a desire for honor and glory? Or to be loved and acknowledged by the people?
We're getting deep. All right. This is getting...
You do not wield your sword for yourself, but to protect those you serve. There's nothing special about a blade. It's the intentions of the weak. Do you still not understand? Even after seeing the treasure for yourself? The contents of that room, they represent the true legacy the hunter...
You're right. I am a Marechaussee.
I wouldn't be so quick.
I know. That's a charm.
Good. Then, come with me. And help me see the script through to the end.
Huh? See the script?
Never
No, I mean, I wrote the script with the soul...
Then we'll just have to keep writing it. The evil sorcerer still needs to be defeated.
You mean the Devorator?
Ah! No, I disconnected. Wait. I lost audio. No, come back, audio. Oh.
You
Okay.
aren't afraid your party will
Sorry.
fall into danger?
I know what my friends are capable of, and they're all quite skilled. Besides, I need their help.
Then, are you going to tell...
I don't intend to spoil the fun. Sometime...
Okay. Let's finish. Oh, I want to see something. What's her... No, this... Okay, she does have that. Isn't that what Lily has? Yeah. It's the same thing, it's a different name. Alright.
They're back!
That took a while.
Ahem! My fellow Marechaussee hunters, please forgive me, for I have sinned.
Tone it down.
Sorry. After crossing swords with you and witnessing your courage in battle, I've rediscovered my true self and regained my pride as a...
Oh, do I...
I confess, I was brainwashed by the evil sorcerer. He asked me to lure you here so he could bury you in this cave.
That little... Wait, you're saying all of that wasn't you, but the evil sorcerer?
That's right. He's adept at manipulating the hearts and minds of the people. I fell under his influence because...
And how are you going to prove that you're a changed man? We're not...
To be perfectly honest, I only came to my senses after seeing the treasure. The treasure...
The names of all the Marechaussee hunters from ages past and their weapons?
Wait, you...
Of course. Don't underestimate a veteran role player's exploration skills. Oh, wait, I mean, Marechaussee hunter Navia's exploration skills.
We just finished reading through the content of the stone tablet.
That tablet recorded the lives of some fascinating people. For example, this Marechaussee hunter called Est. She inherited the responsibilities of the Golden Hunter and passed judgment on many people. But in private, she had a very easygoing personality. Her favorite pastime was singing and dancing with her friends, and she was said to have a beautiful voice.
So, she was just like you.
Oh, you really think so?
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I also have a few things in common with this Walter. Working as an executioner, he supposedly used a countless number of tricks to confound his enemies in battle. Oh, if only I could...
Their lives were all so exciting. You could write so many cool books about their accomplishments. How could...
Because they chose to be. To hunt monsters that only appear in the shadows, you must also operate in the dark.
Then this stone tablet must have been...
That's right. Few Marechaussee hunters ever revealed their identity to the public. They always protected the city from the shadows. The only time they spoke of their accomplishments would be at night, when they gathered with their fellow hunters in front of the bonfire to share stories of the monsters slain by their hand.
So, this tablet was created not so that the hunters would be remembered by the people, but so that they would be remembered by each other.
No wonder this place was so well hidden.
You regard the stone tablet in solemn silence. The names of your comrades etched onto its surface serve as a reminder that you are... The tablet proves that, although a hunter walks a shrouded path, it is not a solitary... Their legacies shall continue to be passed down from generation to generation.
Father, you once told me that I should seek out the...
Okay.
Thank you, my friend. I implore you, everyone, please give me a chance to make up for all I've done. Allow me to fight alongside you, and to...
Well, sounds good to me too.
I have no objections, but... Mr. Flor...
When he took over my mind, I gained some
Huh? He's afraid of the treasure? But there's...
What if the secret... GM?
Alright, Navia, don't fail. Good job, Navia.
At first glance, the weapons appear absolutely ordinary. These blades have slain countless monsters. Though it's been a...
So basically, take these with us, right?
I'll take this weapon, since it used to belong to Est. Maybe it'll find comfort in being held by someone who...
Ah, good idea. I'll take Mr. Walter's bow then. From one archer magician to another.
These are like the most basic weapons ever.
Paimon's gonna pick a cool weapon.
Did any of them have an actual, like, crazy cool weapon at all? Or...
As you grip your weapons, you can almost feel the will of past hunters coursing through your being. It's a feeling of courage, determination, a silent vow pat.
Mr. Florian, do you know where to find the...
I was able to see his surroundings when our minds were connected. I believe he's currently hiding out at the church in the kingdom. We must be extremely careful. He's spent so...
Then why don't we explore some more and try to find some
No, we have to strike now. He was greatly weakened when I managed to break out of it.
I agree with Mr. Florian. We've got to act while we have the advantage.
Yeah, now that we've got a plan, there's no point in waiting.
Yes, that's what's called... Yes, that's
All right, you've persuaded...
Mr. Florian, please, lead...
Of course.
He had to set up so many scenes today.
Finally, you decide as you walk away, you...
Alright. One more step. Jeez, where are we going? Going all over the place, huh? Damn. This has gotta be it. We made it to the end. We gotta beat up the bad guy. Alright. I'm here.
Finally, you arrive at the church Florian described. As you approach, An ominous aura.
How strange.
Now, it is time for the final
Oh,
battle.
we're gonna fight. Oh, I see.
Let's
We're gonna
go.
fight the real one. Okay, got it. This makes sense now. I was like,
Florian,
still
wait.
imaginary? No, we're real now.
What's wrong?
I think you should wait outside. I don't think it's a good idea for you to be this close.
That's exactly why I have to go. Why I Yes,
That's too risky.
I understand. The Devorator will have a hard time passing up a chance to enter a body it knows how to... You're not like me, Miss Clorand. You're a just and powerful Marechaussee hunter. This is... Consider it a duel to restore...
Then, as a champion duelist, I hereby accept your request. The battle is now upon us. Let the Devorator once again tremble.
Okay. Let's do it. Give me the rainbow roses. Okay. Let's do it. Let's beat the boss. The final boss. Yes. Cutscene. Huh? Oh. Okay,
So lifelike.
got a machine gun in her. Her umbrella. It's crazy. What a crazy thing.
Why is nothing working?
This foe is not invincible. You hold the treasure. The power to defeat it in your own 2 hands.
The treasure? You mean... The names. It's the Marechaussee Hunters' names.
How are we supposed to...
You forget, Paimon? There's still one skill we saved until the very end.
Hunters fight not for fame, but to aid the people whenever they are summoned.
Walter the Marechaussee Hunter, master of 1,000 tricks, executioner of the Phantom Hunters. I call for aid!
Est, the Marechaussee Hunter, inheritor of Cassiodor's will, judge of the Shadow Hunters. Answer my call!
Petronia, protector of justice and order. The hunter I respect the most. Thank you for saving my friend, the best one I'll ever know. Please, lend us your strength.
We have come to answer your summons.
Oh, this is so nice. I like this a lot. That was great.
The monsters
That
were
was a great
eradicated,
cutscene.
and the sorcerer was defeated. Peace soon returned to the capital. Those in the court, manipulated by the sorcerer, also recognized some remembered the names of the heroes who saved their kingdom. But others simply continued their lives none the wiser. Such is the story of the Marechaussee Hunters. They pursue the phantoms in the darkness and exterminate all who pose a threat. They will always protect the city and those within it, even should all memory of their accomplishments be forgotten by the very people they serve.
I'm assuming we've finally reached the...
Yes, you've reached...
It's a pretty solid story overall. I thought it was just an ordinary adventure at first, but the further we got into it, the more impressed I became with the production and the plot. That final battle especially—
Oh, right. Yeah.
Navi knows what's going on.
That's a really good point. I never expected the weapons we picked up from that vault would have that kind of effect.
Yeah, mine
Lenny
nearly
also figured it
scared
out.
the daylights out of me when it started glowing. I took a good look at it after we got out, but oh, we should probably give the—
Did you have a good...
Of course. Let me know.
Sure, no problem.
Then I'll head back for now. I think once Mr. Florian is awake, please pass on my—
You're right. He's had a lot...
Well, see you all some other—
Okay, so, can I ask—
I think it should be fine.
What in the world?
That time in the cave when you told us to close our eyes, it'd be weirder.
I was dying of curiosity the entire time. I mean, you did a pretty bang-up job of pretending nothing had gone wrong.
Guess none of us wanted to be the one to break the...
What are you all talking about?
Oh,
wait.
we didn't fall in
Don't
for
tell
it?
me Paimon never... Oh, this is all my fault. It's not too...
bit like...
You're saying everything that happened?
It's probably more accurate to say this was never a real scripted story.
What?
So loud.
Hey, you! Get up right now!
No.
Damn.
Did Paimon just hear that? It's not nice to lie to people.
Yeah, it was like watching...
If Paimon knew something was wrong with that vault, she would have floated
Everything was under control.
As if you've ever described a situation as being out of control.
Guess I'm just used to it.
You must run into a lot of unexpected situations then. That explains why you're so good.
As for you...
I know there's no excuse for what I did.
I would say you've already...
Okay.
What?
You may have been blinded by fame and fortune in the beginning, but your actions... You'll be far more used to the city above ground than...
But...
Of course, you'll still need to take the keys and pay a personal visit to the 2 hunters you wronged. Prepare to...
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, though, your showing in the duel was enough to...
Then, thank you so much, everyone. Until we meet again.
All right. Made it to the end.
Speaking of Marashose hunters, what should we do about the treasure in that cave?
Leave it be.
Are you sure? We could show it to people, make it so that the...
No. Every name on that tablet made the same choice. I am no exception. My identity as a Marashose hunter is not something I need people to remember. I wish only to be recognized as a champion.
That's certainly very different from the path of a magician. Still...
Wait! Paimon just remembered something. If there were no special effects involved, why did it...
That's because the Marashose hunters of ages past would often imbue their weapons with special enchantments to suppress the monsters. Whenever a monster was nearby, their weapons would start to glow.
Oh, so that's why they had an effect on that guy near the end. I really thought the summons were doing all the work.
Well, I'm sure the summons were a part of it.
Oh? How so?
This particular devorator probably hailed from the same era as the hunters we saw in the room. The names you recited all belonged to the bravest hunters. Countless monsters fell to their blades. That's likely what...
So the names held the power!
Navia? Everything you said during your
Huh? Oh, I meant...
I really appreciated those words.
all right. Don't get all sentimental
These
on
girls.
me. Anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. I'm going to go on ahead. Don't fall too far
She's
behind.
so embarrassed. Aw.
She ran off!
I should probably head back as well. This story was truly incredible. I might have to spend the whole...
And then there were 2. Well, 3, I guess. You count Paimon.
Traveler, should your name and deeds be forgotten, what do you think the significance of your journey will be?
I suppose the significance would be the journey itself and the world we helped create. There's still value in the time I shared with everyone here, in the things we were able to accomplish, even if no one remembers them.
That's
A great
sweet.
answer. I'll remember it.
That was a good one.
Me, the Marachose hunter, says nothing in response to that question. Perhaps her answer lies in her silence. An unspoken vow.
Damn, that was a good story quest. I enjoyed that a lot. It was long, but... Oh, wait, what did I get? Oh, I get there. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I get there. It's me. Oh, okay. All right, that was great. That was it for the... I think that's the whole update. Damn, I enjoyed that. Thanks for hanging with me if you were here. It was kind of a long stream for me, but that's gonna call it an end there. I think I'm gonna do some art on Friday because I finished all the Genshin stuff. So yeah, it'll be a very different stream next time, but yeah, it's been a while since I streamed Genshin. I felt a need. Okay, well, that's it. Bye, everybody. I'll see you all next time.